What's good, guys? Tito back with another video, and today I'll be telling you about spreads. So what a spread is essentially selling a call and buying a call at the same time. Now you're probably like, bro, what does this do? Why would I need to do this? And why don't I just buy a regular call? And there's two different types of spreads. Well, let me answer your first question. Why would you need to do this? Essentially, this is if you want to save some money on a call but still want to profit on it but not lose as much in the process if you lose. So with spreads, your profit is capped and your loss is capped. So spreads, you pay less because you're selling a call and buying a call, so it's essentially giving you protection, but in turn for that, it's capping your profit. So now there's two types of spreads. There's a credit spread and there's a debit spread. So when I show you later in the video how to execute a spread, essentially there's two different types of spreads: credit spread and a debit spread. Essentially you want to do debit most of the time. That's what I recommend, but if you're going short, I essentially do credit because it's two different things, but like it's essentially the same. One major downside about spreads is that your profit loss is capped. So essentially you can't go those, if the stock spikes up, say Tesla, and your thing goes over like 10,000%, it doesn't do that on spreads, and that's what you're essentially doing them for, because it caps your profit, it caps your loss. So you can't lose everything you paid for in the contract because it's a spread, because you're not actually paying for the contract. You'll see in a second. So how do you actually execute a spread if you want to? So I'll pull up my handy dandy Robinhood right here and I'll go on Lyft. So Lyft right now is at $29.94. If I go to trade options, let's say August 28th, which I wouldn't get that really, because spreads, you also want to get expiration date. Nice little long expiration date. Now today is the 20th. I'd say probably 9/11 is a safe bet. So you see, you would regularly pay $105 for a $30 call. Now say if you want that same $30 call, essentially, but you don't want to lose $105 if you lose. So you go to select, you do have to enable them. You have to go to settings, investing, and enable level 3 so you can trade spreads. So go to select, and essentially what you want to do, so say we want that $30 call and we want to make it a debit spread. This is more for long term. Debit spreads are more for long term. So I'd recommend doing a debit spread, a credit spread for like shorting stock, like short term. So essentially, to make it a debit spread, you want to do the sell call below the buy call. So we'll do a sell on the $30 call. I like to hug the share price. Essentially, you want to hug the share price, so like you want to get the two like in between. It's probably, I've seen the best results for those spreads. So sell call on the $30 call and a buy call on the 29.5. Now this is a low debit spread. Now essentially you only pay 26 bucks for this, but your profit is now capped. What that cap is, I'm not sure. There's many different like calculators. You can see how much you profit exactly, but essentially all you need to do is make sure Lyft is above 29.5 and you'll be in profit. So you won't be in loss as long as it's above 29.5, because that's how spread works. Instead of a regular call, if you get like a little bit of down, it'll start going down. If you get a little bit of up, it'll start going up. This is just kind of stable. It'll just stay at $0 until it goes significantly above 29.5. So go ahead and review that, and you want to press 1, and you want to press review and swipe up. It won't go through because the market is closed, but I'll go ahead and cancel that because I don't want to do that. So spreads, you have two calls open now. It's not like a regular sell. You want to close it. Instead of sell, when you go to close it, it'll say close. And when you want to close, it's pretty much the same process as selling a call. So that's how you execute a spread. And let me tell you the situations you would use a spread. This is if you want to use less capital but still want to make some money. Say you want to use Tesla, but you don't have enough money for a Tesla call. So then you would do a debit or a credit spread on Tesla. So pretty much spreads are good for like if you don't want to risk as much capital, but you're fine with taking less profit, because usually people, like if they're on a losing streak, they'll probably resort to spreads so they can build their account back up. And yeah, I resort to spreads when I'm on a losing streak. It happens to all traders. I'm on a losing streak right now. I'm down a lot, but I keep pushing it. And like, because like I know that essentially if you find your technique and keep pushing, you'll essentially win. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about spreads, hit me up in the DM on Instagram at love Tito. And yeah, man, if you want to join my chat, my profit chat, about 130 something people, and it's a 150 entry fee, and we literally send our plays, and I'll send you daily plays, and we make money in there, bro. It's one of the best chats I've ever seen. I'm really proud of how the chat has become. It's really just a family, and we help each other trade, and if you need any motivation, we got you in the chat. But yeah, man, that's really all what a spread would be for. Really, I don't like the cap profit, but it's a good trade-off. If you want to lose all your money, you don't want to lose all your money in a call. Say Tesla just spikes down to like 1.5, you're obviously going to go worthless. But in the spread, if you only paid like 1.5k for the Tesla spread, is way better than buying a call for like 8,000 and losing 4 grand off one call. So spreads are really useful for that scenario. So it's really good to build small accounts. Sorry guys, I haven't talked about spreads. I just never really learned it. I just educated myself a couple of days ago, and I want to share it with you guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 3k, about 400 people away. So share this with 400 people you know, and we'll hit 4k like fast. I don't know. But yeah, man, just like the video if you guys enjoyed. Yeah, hopefully show me you guys executing spreads. I'd love to see your guys trade and stuff like that. And also, if you like the shirt I'm wearing, I made it myself. It's called Soul Seeker, and it's on my website, my clothing website, if you guys didn't know, for the Soul Vintage. Yeah, go get one. Please support me, support black business, and yeah, get you a nice little shirt, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, that's really all I have to say. Enjoy yourselves. Peace.